Before we get started, let's quickly review the difference between vertical and horizontal. A vertical paper is tall, up and down, while a horizontal paper is wide, side to side. For this drawing, start with your paper horizontal.
Begin by lightly drawing a circle in the center of your paper. Try to draw it about the size of mine. This is going to be the cardinal's wing, and what we want to do is turn it into a teardrop shape by drawing a dot there. Put your pencil on the other side of the circle and connect it to the dot. Here's our teardrop shape, and then you'll want to erase the part of the circle that is still inside the teardrop shape. Here's our wing. Put your pencil at the top of the original circle. You're going to draw a backwards letter C and a big bump for the cardinal's head. It does not touch the original wing. And then another even bigger bump that connects to the bottom of the wing for the body. Put your pencil right back where it ended and draw a long W for the tail feathers. Now we need to draw the part of the wing that peeks from behind the front wing. And we're going to work on the cardinal's face. They have kind of a mask, so we're going to add a C with an eye in the middle of it, a circle and a dot. And the beak is just a triangle. For the feet, start at the bottom of the body, draw a long line and 3 points. 1, 2, 3, back up. Second foot, start there, long line, 1, 2, 3, and back up. Now we're going to draw a branch for our bird to sit on. So the bottom of the branch is going to be underneath the bird and touch both sides of our paper. But the top of it, we want to be above the bird's feet, but we need to make sure that we skip over the bird's legs and not overlap it. Then you can add some smaller branches to your big branch. You can erase the line where they connect, so it's all one branch. The last thing we need to do for our drawing is the horizon line. Remember that a horizon line separates the ground from the sky. Start on one side of your paper and draw a smooth, wavy line to the other side, being sure to jump over your cardinal since the horizon line is in the back. Next, take a permanent marker and outline your drawing. Take your time, especially around the tiny details of the face. It's almost like you were trying to cover up all of your pencil lines with the marker. Why do you think we need to use a permanent marker instead of a water-based one? I'll give you a hint. The very last step of this project involves paint. The answer is that water-based marker would spread all over the place once the wet paint touched it. Permanent marker does not do this, but it also means that it is much harder to wash out, so we need to be careful not to get any on our skin, and especially not our clothes. After you've outlined, it's time to color. We want the cardinal to be the focal point of our picture. That means we want it to stand out. Why does this cardinal stand out more than this one? That's right, it's more bright and more vibrant. We're going to color with crayons for the same reason we use permanent marker. The waxiness of the crayon pushes away the paint and it does not spread. This is called a crayon resist. So when coloring your cardinal, press pretty hard with your crayon and be sure to take your time filling in all the space. If you'd like a female cardinal, add a layer of brown crayon on top of your red layer. We also need to color the branch, the black mask, being sure not to color in the eyeball, and the beak and feet. We're not going to color in the ground because it is winter and our snowy landscape can remain white. For the sky, we're going to do something special. Take a white oil pastel and color many tiny dots in the sky. The oil pastel also resists wet watercolor paint like crayons do. You can't see the dots too well right now, but you will soon. Now take your paintbrush and paint plain water in the sky above your picture. This might seem silly, but it is going to help the oil pastel resist the watercolor paint. We're going to work with small sections at a time so that the water doesn't dry on us. Now add blue watercolor paint on top of the water you just painted. You can see the white oil pastel snowflakes pushing away the blue paint. Continue this process with the remainder of the sky, being careful to stay above the horizon line. And here you have it, a lovely crayon and oil resists cardinal.